Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about Whisperless. Whisperless is an easy way for us to get more coordinated. Basically, Whisperless allow you to talk to any channel as long as you're connected to the server from any room other than the ones where you're silenced or something. Let's say I'm in lounge or even orb power. I can talk to any other channels or people or a particular server group. Server groups, let me explain what they are. Basically, we have a few of them. We have SOS Citizen, which is a normal server group. Basically, that's the lowest level. Lower than that would be a guest that hasn't been connected. The only channels guests can go into are guest loud. Outside of that, they cannot see any other channels or have no access to what was the world channels. So after guest is SOS Citizen, which is a basic member. Above SOS Citizen would be guild rep, which would be the officers and guild leaders from the guilds that we play with. These guys are able to manage their own guilds and give them access to the TS3. The one above that is the TS3 admins. There's only like 4 or 5 of those. These guys basically make sure that the rooms are good, and if anybody needs help with guild rep access, we give it to them and create rooms and make sure everything is going great with the TS3. Lastly are all the professions. These are just labels that even a guest can put themselves. A commander icon and a scout icon right here is a scout group. We use the scout and the commander to basically talk to all the commanders if they want to just talk to each other, ask for help from a particular map, or if they need help like swapping or floating around. If they need relief, like somebody logging off, the commander's going off, so he just requests another commander if anyone's available to come lead on a particular map. Alright, here's how they work. So I'm just gonna show you how to do the whisper list. So basically I have green, red in the middle, blue to the right, and EB in the middle right here. So I always use the 6 keys which are on the keyboard: insert, home, page up, delete, and page down as my whisper list. Whisper list is different than push to talk. So if you go into settings, options, under capture, you can have a push to talk key. I highly recommend this. Everyone should be using push to talk. We really hate it when there's a dog or kid yelling in the background. So assign yourself a mouse key which is easily accessible. Use it to push to talk. And another setting I highly recommend is going into advanced options, void activation detection while using push to talk. If the mic somehow gets stuck on and we hear heavy breathing, this will get rid of that too. So these two things I highly recommend everybody uses them, okay? Alright, now on to Whisperless. So tools, Whisperless. Now these are what I have set right now. I'm going to change my delete key right now, so I'm going to remove it and I'll show you how to add it, okay? Actually, let me just go ahead and remove all of them. So give me a sec. Alright, here we go. So we're going to get started by adding first the green channels, okay? So I want to be able to talk to whoever's on the green channel on the TS3 as well as the ops. So I go ahead and press new and I press insert. So it'll basically use insert, okay? I had it previously assigned to something else, so no problem. Now, the next one is key, clients, and channels. So I want to select this. Like I said, you can have it set up to talk to a particular client, particular channel, or a particular server group. So we're going to use channels for now. On the right hand side, you'll see an option for the server that you're connected to right now, the clients that are on the server, and the channels. So we want to talk to a particular channel and we want to talk to green. So I just go ahead and drag green into the middle. So I want to be able to talk to both of those channels whenever I press insert. I hit apply, and that's it. It's very easy. Now I want to set up the rest of them. Let me go ahead and set them up. Press home. That's for red, so I drag red, press apply. Now I want to do blue, so I press new, page up, no problem, press blue, apply, apply, there we go. And lastly, I want to be able to talk to EB, press new, and Eternal Borderlands, hit apply, press apply. Now there's another channel that I like to use often is float. So I just want to do new one. I go ahead and press page down, and I go ahead and say float, float, press apply. Let's say this, so this will basically, let me go ahead and demonstrate how it works first before I move on to server group. I'm going to go ahead to orb channels. I'm going to make sure I'm not muted. And I want to be able to talk to green channel. The only one in there right now is ZOS. So I'll go ahead and talk to ZOS by pressing insert. So watch as I do that. You'll notice a couple things. Press insert and I talk. One thing you'll notice is this turns red and this icon right here. So basically I'm sending a whisper from me to Zost. Only Zost hears it because he's the only one in those channels. So this is how whisper lists work. It's very good to use them to ask for help from another map. Let's say right now there's plenty of people on float channel and I was leading green channel and I need help because we have about to lose garrison. So I just press page down and I say I need help if you can spare a minute, and people can waypoint or come help if they're interested. Now let me go ahead and go over how to talk to certain groups. We're going to be using group talk as well. So let's say I'm going to create a new one and I'm going to use a key which I rarely use, is backslash. And I go into groups. Now over here you want to be able to talk to all groups, all clients on the server, or you want to go ahead and talk to a particular server group. Like I mentioned before, this is a server, this is the different server groups options. Let's say I only want to talk to all the commanders and ask for relief, so I just say commander. And do you want to talk to the commanders in your current channel only, or do you want to talk to the commanders above your channel? All channels is the one I want, so I hit apply. So now every time I press backslash and I talk, all the commanders, the ones, anybody can set them as a commander, so like Grandmaster and the Zero, even people in other channels like Asuna, Zos, everyone will hear me when I press backslash and talk, okay? So once again, if you have any questions, please go ahead and talk to me, or you can reply to the thread I'm about to post this in. And this has been a demonstration of whisper lists. Alright, thanks guys.